Alright, just wanted to make a quick video on this because I think this is a vast improvement for many of us that are not robots like Baz and can just get Fred yeet whenever we want. So rather than getting this launch off of Fred to get to the boss door over there, I was fooling around the other night and I found that you can get it off of Shaggy basically every time. You do have to work a little harder to get into the loading zone. It's not as nice of positioning. So when Fred throws you backwards and you bounce up off of either this general area of boxes. I think you can go up off the sign. There's some collision on these boxes that throw you up, or you're thrown up back here. Either way, you're pretty damn close to the boss door already, so you can just kind of move a little bit and fall into it. With Shaggy, I don't think it's really... Well, it's probably possible, but it's not as easy to get the throw and to get launched off of any of these things. However, if Shaggy throws you up these stairs, you are basically guaranteed a launch. And they're a pretty wide and easy to line up window. Pretty much anywhere from about here to like here will launch you. It does put you come back and bounce off of some of this collision back here. I think sometimes it's up this corner, sometimes it's back here. So you do have to figure out where the loading zone is quickly and get yourself there. You can't just mosey into the loading zone. You actually have to put effort in. However, the launch is basically guaranteed, which is the harder part for me. I can get around, you know, just learning where the map is and getting myself there, but the launch is super hard with Fred, whereas it's basically free with Shaggy. Another thing to keep in mind with this, and I don't know if people knew this or not, I didn't know this when I was doing the Fred launch, the ground up there on that ledge continues to the right of the loading zone, from when you're looking at it right now, behind the screen. So behind that back wall, there is standable ground all the way out to like here-ish, that goes back about the same length as the loading zone. So you don't actually have to land in the loading zone. Landing to the side of the loading zone will be perfectly fine, and then you can walk through the one-way wall into the loading zone. So with that said, let me show you how simple this is compared to Fred. So as I said, with Fred, you're aiming for all those boxes and such. For Shaggy, you literally just come down here. I talk to Shaggy. You don't need to. Doesn't even really matter your angle. I just inch towards Shaggy. There's no jumping involved. Just keep inching towards him. Your position's not super important. That's one of the few times I get a super low one, throw. It's very rare to get a low throw with him. And then you just get yeeted into the air, like that. Holy shit, that one's high. Did I think I got stuck, actually. Not had that happen before. Yeah, he threw us so high we're out of bounds, I think. Seems that way. Oh, wait, nope, there we are. I see Scooby, finally. Okay, that was really weird. That really fucked with the camera. You could also probably use this to get that gold coin, by the way. Like, a lot easier than trying to deal with Fred or Daphne. But yeah, just inch towards Scooby. Literally, the angle does not matter. Like, I'll sometimes try to line up with the sign, or I was trying to line up with that sign before, but it really doesn't matter. The hard part here is really quickly figuring out where that loading zone is and getting yourself over there. I did not make it that time. Okay. We'll wait till we hit the ground. I landed right there. What an awful place to land. But yeah, as I said, this getting launched into the air is super simple. So you just bump against Shaggy a bunch. It doesn't really... There's nothing specific about it, really. There we go. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, maybe. Nope, just missed it. God damn it. Okay. The nice thing is, even if you do miss it, the reset is really fast because you don't have to worry about being particular. You can just... Ow. Just don't make him turn like that. That's why I talk to him, because if you get him in the middle, then he doesn't turn either direction. Boop. Okay, there we go. Shaggy eats me. And then, as I was saying, the ground right here... Oh, I was too far back. It extends way out, though. I had that. I was trying to demonstrate how solid that ground was, and I cut it too far back. Boop. Okay, I see the loading zone. That's a good thing. When you see the loading zone, it makes it much easier. 7 should be more than enough, yeah. But yeah, as you can see, this over here is all solid. And then you can just, like, to practice it too, you can just walk right through that wall and just go back down and do another Shaggy throw, Shaggy launch, whatever. But yeah, there's very little particulars to this other than just bumping into Shaggy a bunch. I'm still working out on trying to figure out how to control the height of the throws. Because if I can get a consistent height, it'll make it much easier. Like, that was a low throw, so it's harder to, you know, harder to make it over when it's a lower throw, because you have less time to figure out where the loading zone is and get there.
Scooby-Doo, where were you?
But yeah, this is, in my opinion, significantly more consistent and just so much more fun than trying to deal with Fred. But yeah, you can be... Here, I'm trying to demonstrate how far over you can be and still get this to work. Like, here, let's do it this way, because you can see a little better. Like, that corner works. That's a nice throw, too. Nice and high. I'm a little far away, though. I think that's good, yeah. So yeah, I mash R real... Oh, I was not actually close enough. Yeah, I mash R real quick, or I might have been too far back is what it might have been. I mash R real quick to try and get the camera to cooperate so I can actually see what the F, like how close I am. I've started using the back wall as kind of an indicator for me of where I should be, since you can't really see the loading zone if you start jump kicking too much. But yeah, usually like 5 or 6 jump kicks get you there. But yeah, just inch towards them and then get thrown. Usually the loading zone's straight ahead of you. As I said, it's just a little bit of trial and error for that. Probably 6. Yeah, we're fine. Yep. Landed right there. And if you don't feel like, you know, as I said, you can come out here. Like, you can come through the wall there, or you can just go left into the loading zone. But yeah, so much more consistent than Fred Launch, in my opinion. Definitely recommend giving it a try. Oh, I rambled on for way too long. That's alright. Whatever.